Paula, this is Nannette Lee coming to you from Dallas, Texas. And today I'm going to make my favorite dish, chicken sour cream cheese enchiladas. I'll tell you some of my secret ingredients I have here. I have a little bit of sour cream, and I have tomato bouillon, and I also have chicken with herbs and rotel tomatoes. It's always a good thing to use. A little bit of garlic, and of course, I have my Philadelphia cream cheese. And I have 4 chicken breasts, skinless, boneless, and cheese and onions. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to chop up the chicken, and then I'm going to take it over to the pan and let it kind of made and sauce up a little bit, and then we'll come back and let you see what else.
Go.
Okay, so basically you want to chop this chicken up as, you know, pretty fine. So then I'll take it over to the pan and let it marinate a little bit with all those great spices I was telling you about. And you want to let it marinate about maybe 15 minutes. Okay, so now I have the chicken in the pan here, and like I said, I like to use a little bit of the broth that I boil the chicken in. And so the broth had a little bit of onion, a little bit of garlic, and like I said, it's really good to take it and so it won't get so dry, and use a little bit of broth for the flavor. So I just mix it up here, and then I'm gonna go over and get my my tomato bouillon here, which is, oh, this is a great flavor. This is just really good. I like this a lot. And then I'll take the garlic and put the garlic in, because you gotta have a good taste of garlic. And this is about 2 tablespoons of garlic, which is maybe a little, you know, it just depends. And what we're gonna do is probably saute it about maybe 15 minutes. Just to get the flavors all mixed in. Oh my God, the flavors are so great. And you can put a little pinch of black pepper if you like. I like black pepper, so I've got a little pinch of it. And put a little bit of salt in it. Give it a little bit of flavor. There's a lot of salt in it. I really like salt, so put a little salt in it and just let it cook for 15 minutes. And once it cooks, we can take our shells here and we'll fry these up. And I use olive oil. You could use any type of, you know, any oil you like, but I like a little bit of olive oil. So we'll put that there and let that sit for about 15 minutes. I'll be right back at you. Okay, now that you've let that sit for about 15 minutes, you want to just go ahead and add and drain your rotel tomatoes. Drain those pretty good. And go ahead and add these in here. Oh, that gives it a great spice, great flavor. And let it, you know, let it cook again for another 5 minutes or so. And then while this is cooking and kind of, you know, all the flavors are sitting in, I'm going to start on the chicken sour cream sauce. Sour cream cheese sauce. Alrighty. That's looking good. Okay, now that I got my meat all sauteed here, I'm going to go over and start on my, and I like to call it my easy like Sunday morning, easy cheesy cream cheese enchiladas. And I got my cream cheese here, and I also have my chicken with herbs soup, cream soup. And I'm going to take all this stuff and put it in a saucepan and sour cream and mix all this together. And this is how you get that easy, cheesy, creamy, whatever it is, sauce that I'm making up, okay? Now I'm getting really excited because I'm going to take my creamy chicken and put it in here in the pan and get it all warm. Ooh, I'm digging this out, huh? Alrighty. And take my Philadelphia cream cheese and put it in and let it start melting in the pan. It's already soft. The best thing to do is kind of sit it out like maybe an hour before you start cooking so it gets soft. Oh yeah. I can tell this is going to be good today. Whenever my guests get here, they're going to be so excited about this. Because they don't know what I'm always cooking something different. So I got like, I guess this is like a 24-ounce sour cream. You can pretty much use the whole thing because you want that good sour cream flavor. So you put all this together, mix it in, and just let it melt and mix it. Okay, so I'm going to let this cook for about 10 minutes, just long enough to warm and melt all the cream cheese and the sour cream and the creamy chicken together. Okay, so now I got all my stuff here. I got my sauce cooking, my meat is done, and now I'm going to go over and warm up my tortillas. And you can use butter or you can use olive oil, but I like olive oil. Just kind of warm them, you know, just to heat them, get them soft enough so you can roll them, because you got to put your meat in them. So you want to get them soft enough just to roll around. And the oil hot. And the best thing about this little pan, you can actually do four at a time. So that's kind of cool. And since it is Sunday, I guess I'll have me a little champagne. You know, I'm having a Sunday brunch today, and it's going to be really great. I'm really excited about it. That's good champagne. All right, so let's get these going. Kind of stir it around there, get the oil on them. Like I said, just heat them up enough, just enough to get them soft where you can kind of roll them a little bit when you get ready to put the meat in. Pretty much got half of them all warmed up. It's looking good. Whoa, I'm getting excited myself. Okay, so this is the last of my tortilla shells, and be sure to use corn tortillas and not flour, because corn is a little lighter, and you can you know, taste it a little bit better. Flour is a little bit heavier for this particular dish here. Alrighty, I got them all warmed up, and now I'm gonna roll them. Alright, and now that we got everything all warmed up and fixed, I'm going to take the tortillas that I just warmed and put a little meat in them, and a little cheese, little onion. Then you just roll them, and once you roll them, you just kind of place them in a pan. The open side I place down, and just roll a few of them. A little more cheese. Oh yeah, this is going to be really great. I know my guest is going to love this. Alrighty. Just do this over until you just pretty much use up all your meat and tortillas. And I think this makes about maybe about half a dozen or more. Alright. Okay, so I got the enchiladas all wrapped, and I'm going to put a little cheese on top and stick them in the oven for about maybe 15 minutes. Just enough to melt the cheese. But you know, normally you would put the sour cream sauce over it, but I don't like to put the sour cream sauce over it because it makes them a little soggy. So when they bake for about 15 minutes, then I'll place the sauce on and put a little bit more cheese on it. Before I place them in the oven, I'm going to put a little bit of foil over them so they won't dry out. These are going to be so good. Woo! I'm getting excited already. Alrighty. Remember, about 15-20 minutes, that's all it takes, because they're already cooked. Just want to melt the cheese. Alright? A little bit of baby butter. Oh yeah. First thing I gotta do is just definitely taste this. This is so good. Well, Paul, I told you I'm having a brunch today, so I had fun with you, and take a look at all the good food I prepared for my guests, along with my chicken sour cream cheesy enchilada. Ooh, my doorbell's ringing. Gotta go. Call me, Paula. All right, we put it down the hell with all this. All right. Sorry. Anybody want to leave?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sample it all.
Yeah.